Hey, hi, and howdy, sweet friends. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. My name is Courtney, and I am a stay-at-home homeschooling mom. And here on my channel, I usually focus on food and kitchen content. Now, I know usually you guys never see me. I've got a lot of new subscribers, so if you have not seen me or met me, this is me. I'm the lady behind the camera. Typically, I will just film when I'm cooking because that's what you're here for, or I will film the groceries that I purchase because that is also what you are here for. I'm a big fan of voiceovers. Plus, it's a lot quicker for me. Getting everybody to be quiet long enough for me to film and not have my children screaming or running or playing or whatever in the background sometimes gets a little complicated. We also have dogs, they get loud. So a lot of times I'll just stick to voiceovers. But today I thought I'd pop in here just to say hi because I do have a bunch of new subscribers. All right, let's get right down to business, y'all. If you saw Tuesday's video, it was my grocery haul, and I touched on the Thrifty Food Plan by the USDA. So that is what we are talking about today. I said I was going to dive deeper, and I am. So today I'm going to go over that plan with you again, give you some more information about it, and then also give you a full meal plan and show you the total cost at Walmart. I chose Walmart just because I feel like it's very nationally available for everyone. It's easy for everyone to get to. It's just the most widely available grocery store in the United States. In my opinion, I didn't research that. I didn't Google it. Just seems kind of that way. I don't have access to like an Aldi or anything that's more budget friendly. And I know a lot of y'all don't either. They're pretty picky about the markets that they go to. You have to meet certain size requirements and things like that. Where I live does meet those. And there is a rumor that they will eventually be coming in here, but they're not here now. So the cheapest place I can shop is currently Walmart. All right, all of that said, I do want to say I am not a budget channel. I do some budget videos and some budget grocery hauls and things like that. I've done some of those extreme grocery budget challenges. They are not fun for me. I don't love them, and I don't think anybody loves having to shop that way because you are so restricted. So this was a lot more fun to me because I had a lot more money to play with, and I was able to, I felt like, put together a much more reasonable, livable plan. And if you watched my grocery haul, you saw that I came in at $136 because I do have a well-stocked pantry, freezers, all that kind of stuff. I feel like a lot of y'all do as well, especially after 2020. A lot more people are kind of keeping more food in their home. So if you have that, your grocery costs are always going to be significantly less because you'll buy a lot of those items when they're on sale and have them on hand for later. That's what I did in this particular week. So keep that in mind. If you are looking for an extreme grocery budget challenge, I have posted some over the years on YouTube. You can kind of scroll back through and look at them. Typically, I just kind of cook what I would call normal food that most people are, buying or eating or whatever. But today we're going to tackle this budget. This is the USDA's Thrifty Food Plan. So let's jump right into all that info. All right, friends, let's dive right on into some of this information here and unpack it. So you're looking at the USDA Food and Nutrition Service Report. This is the official Thrifty Food Plan. And you'll note that it is dated back to November of 2023. That is the most recent report available. Let's pull this up and get a closer look, shall we? If you look here, you can see it's broken down for children from 1 to 11 into different age brackets. And then males and females are also broken up into different age brackets. And then it'll give you a weekly cost to the side of what you should be spending per person in this age group per week, or you can look at it monthly. I'm only looking at weekly costs because I do my shopping weekly. That's just what works for my household, but you do what works for yours. Now, this food report it represents a nutritious, practical, cost-effective diet, and its basis is the Thrifty Food Plan and the dietary reference intakes and the dietary guidelines for Americans. If you want to link or see the links to any of these, just search USDA official Thrifty Food Plan and you will be able to pull this up. You can click the links, you can look at all the different stuff. The Thrifty Food Plan from 2021 is 125 pages long, so put your reading glasses on. All right, there is one detail that I did not know when I made my first grocery haul video, and I didn't see in anyone else's. I only watched a couple on YouTube, though. So this cost plan is given for a four-person household. So there's a few variants here. If you're in a one-person household, you'd add 20%. A two-person household would add 10%. A three-person household would add 5%. This is what applies to a four-person household. And then for a 5 to 6-person household, subtract 5%. A 7 or more person household, subtract 10%. And then you would just take the total cost from your household and add or subtract those percentages to get the full weekly or monthly amount required for your household. So in my particular household, we are a family of 5. That means we would subtract 5%. And I did miss that detail. I didn't see it, and I hadn't seen it in anyone else's video. So thank you to whoever pointed that out. I'm fixing it here. All right, so in my household, I have a 9-year-old son named Jensen, a 10-year-old son named Camden, and a 21-year-old son who is in college and living with us. His name is Xander. So that covers my kids. We also have my husband and myself. Interestingly enough, we do have pets, and none of that is included in this food plan. So keep in mind, this is not going to cover your cleaning supplies, your personal items like shampoo or deodorant or anything, none of your pet supplies. Let's see what my weekly budget would be for my household. So I have 2 boys that fall into the 9 to 11 year category. That's $52.90 per person. My husband and my oldest son both fall in the 20 to 50 year age range. That's $69.40 per person. And then finally, there is me, and I also fall in the 20 to 50 year age range, and I'm $55.50. Gives me a total of $300.10. So we need to subtract 5% off that total, which is $15. So $300 minus $15 is $285, and that gives us our weekly budget, which is still quite a huge budget, if I'm being honest. I could buy a ton of stuff for $285, and the food plan that I'm about to go over with y'all does not require $285. It is far less than that, so get ready. All right, now let's take a look at the menu. I will be listing or linking any recipes you need down below, but a lot of the meals aside from dinners are very self-explanatory. First off, we've got breakfast. So I picked out a box of oatmeal. A 20-count family pack of the store brand oatmeal is very affordable. A large box of store brand cereal and a gallon of milk. Both of those are included in my grocery haul you'll see in a second. That was also very affordable. Yogurt, I picked up 2 4-packs of store brand yogurt and a bag of store brand granola. And that is so filling and so delicious and packed full of protein. And then finally, avocado toast with eggs, which is pretty self-explanatory. I toasted some bread, put some avocado, and then you can either fry or scramble some eggs and throw them on top. Again, that's all included in the shopping cart I'm about to show you to make a grocery haul that would fill out this meal plan. Next, let's look at lunch. Grilled chicken wraps. These are so good. So just get a bag of frozen grilled chicken. It's really easy. You can get chicken strips that are breaded if you want to. I just chose regular grilled chicken. It's a little bit healthier. Some large tortillas, lettuce, tomato, ranch dressing. And I do get a couple of blocks of cheese, so if you wanted some cheese on there, you could totally throw it on. That's up to you. But just wrap it all up together, and it's so, so good and so filling. Hot dogs and fries, just cook the fries in an air fryer if you've got one, and they are done in a flash. This is a quick lunch that my kids often enjoy. And then finally, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are not just for kids, y'all. I love a good PB&J. I picked up some strawberry jelly in that grocery haul, and of course, peanut butter and bread as well. All right, let's move on to dinner. This one's the big one. I feel like this is where things often get expensive. So I plan chicken spaghetti, and again, I won't have these recipes listed down below. It's pretty simple. We need chicken, which I'm buying a big family pack of chicken and a big thing of ground beef in that grocery haul that you'll see in a second. Some noodles, cream and mushroom soup, cheese, Rotel, bouillon cubes, frozen broccoli, and garlic bread. For chicken fajitas, these are my easy weeknight chicken fajitas. You can cook them on the stove or you can cook them in the oven, but you just need some of that chicken, small tortillas, bell peppers, onions. You can season it with some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and lemon juice. And then would serve refried beans and rice-a-roni Spanish rice on the side. Mongolian beef is just kind of a riff on a popular recipe online. We need ground beef, some beef bouillon, some soy sauce, sugar or honey, some garlic powder, onion powder, and frozen veggies, and we'll just put that over rice, and it is so good. Tikka masala, this is your easy night dinner of the week. So you could do this on the stovetop or you could do it in your slow cooker. I've done it in the slow cooker plenty of times, and it's so easy. We just need chicken, a jar of tikka masala sauce, and some coconut milk. Just let it stew together on the stovetop or simmer in your slow cooker all day and then shred the chicken and serve it over rice. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite things. I love this stuff so much. You can also make it from scratch, but just for the purposes of this, I listed just buying the jar stuff because it's very affordable. Hamburger steaks, these are always a winner. Just make some ground beef with soy sauce, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, and you've got some pretty well seasoned beef. Shape it into hamburger patties, and then we're going to cook it and serve it with some gravy. That's just basically some beef broth and cream and mushroom soup mixed together with some seasonings. I'd serve that with a can of green beans and a box of mac and cheese and some garlic bread. Finally, lemon pasta with broccoli is just cooking some pasta and using some of that pasta water to make a sauce with some butter and lemon juice, a little bit of garlic powder, and serve it with some broccoli and garlic bread. Now, I did want to include drinks in this meal plan because everybody's got a drink, so lemon water is one of my favorites. Add some sugar if you want it to taste more like lemonade. I've got some apple juice and some Tampico, which is an orange juice, and of course, there's always water. Finally, let's look at snacks because everybody needs some snacks. I got the ingredients in this grocery cart that I'm about to show you for Walmart that has cake mix and frosting. We are buying some eggs, so you can set aside 1 or 2 eggs for this, and then some oil. I also calculated for grapes. Some apples dipped in peanut butter, one of my favorite snacks. Making adult Lunchables with salami, crackers, and cheese. And then having some hummus and dipping some veggies or some pita crisps in it. I like to dip cucumbers in my hummus quite a bit, but carrots are good as well. And I have all of that in my Walmart shopping cart that I'm about to show y'all. And then I will give you the grand total of the cost, because this was so much cheaper than you would think it would be. So for the groceries, I went to Walmart because I feel like it is the most widely available, and I listed everything that we will need from the store, so you can see that I've got it all in my cart here, and I will write out the list down below in the description box so you guys can see that as well, in case you wanted to take it with you and try this plan at home. Just maybe make a couple of changes to it. I don't know. I'm cooking most of these meals this week for my household, and you will see some of these meals in my What's for Dinner on Saturday. I did cook them according to what I had on hand, which made my grocery haul even cheaper than this, and it did come out on Tuesday, so you can check that out if you have not already seen it. But as you can see, I've got all these fruits and veggies and all the groceries we need to cook all of these meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and some extras. You can see I've got family packs of meat on there, and you will have some of that meat left over for sure, especially in the beef. I'm not sure about the chicken, but definitely with the beef. I think that it's way more beef than we need it for this. So bonus on that, you've got some stuff for next week. And I did try to make these meals very easy and quick because I know a lot of us are busy. As you can see, I also included things like pretzels and Cheez-Its too, because who doesn't love a good snack? And there's my grand total, $170.40, which is over $100 less than the USDA's food plan. And that made me super excited because we came in so far below budget. All right, guys, that was a lot of information. I know it's just a lot to think about, but I feel like that is such a high budget. Even calling it thrifty, it's so high. Maybe it's because where I live. I know people in California and people in New York are probably singing a different tune. I'm sure that is very thrifty for them because I know their food costs are extraordinarily high. I live in an area where our cost of living is actually pretty expensive, but I feel like our groceries are reasonable. I mean, I know there's a lot of places cheaper, but I feel like ours are pretty reasonable at the end of the day. Now, I do have one more little bit of information to go over with you guys. So I did print out all of the food plans because I mentioned them. There's the thrifty, which we went over, and then there's low, moderate, and liberal. And just to touch on how different these plans are, the weekly food cost for my family on a low cost plan would be $300. So it's really not a big jump. The weekly food cost for my family on a moderate plan would be $377.82. Now that is a large jump. To reference it, my food plan on the thrifty food plan is $285. For low, it jumps to $300. For moderate, it jumps up another $77. And then here's the shocker for the liberal food plan, $456.57 a week. I'm not that rich, are you? That's a lot in groceries. I don't even know what you're buying. Like truffles and lots of steaks, lobster. I don't know, that's a lot. I don't think I could spend just 1 week's worth of money on just a week's worth of food for that cost. That's so much food. You'd have to be buying some really extraordinary stuff. I mean, like caviar, I don't know, lots of booze, something. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And if you're interested, I am cooking a number of those meals. Mine will vary, of course, just a little bit because I'm using what I have on hand. And I will have those recipes listed on Saturday. But if you want the recipes for what I went over in my menu today, they're all down below in the description box, as well as the full shopping list that I scrolled through earlier. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys Saturday. Bye.